Up the setup. So, how's everybody been? Please check your stream on YouTube and Facebook Live, which I will do now. Let me see about this. Hey, how's everybody been? You all right, Five Rings? Thanks so much for joining the fashion show today. We're getting going on good starts. So you'll be able to jump in and out and see all the bids. So bear with me while I get set up. Let me know you can hear the audio. Checking my visual and possibly put on some shifts. So these are the first whatnot shows in Australia where we're doing the fashion. So I appreciate everybody being here. I know our moderators will be in soon as well, so you'll be able to keep an eye on everything. So what we'll do is we'll just get going pretty quick. And let me see, can I do? Oh yeah, that's what it is. So on the auction. So I'm going to click home. I'm going to click shows. Let me see if this is yay. Thank you so much. For connect. Connected. Open show. Nice. We bring this forward too. From your with SPS Chill. Hopefully, I'll be able to see if I'm streaming now live on Facebook and YouTube. Let's refresh that. Refresh everything. Yay, Urbancitysells is live on YouTube. Let's see, we're also live on Facebook. So we are multicasting. I'm just going to press X on that. And we can get the auctions going now. Ciao. Let me see. Can I make this extra sturdy? And we have our first auction, cowboy boots. Yes, I'm bringing you some accessories and boots today. Cowboy boots are size 37, and then the black winter boots are 38. So if you know your Euro sizes, we can start that auction. And a wonderful cowboy boot. Thank you, Sir Gill. Thank you so much for joining. We have as new cowboy boots up next, minimal wear, and they're size 37. And they're going for $10 start. Hey, how you going? You're right. Thanks so much for joining. I must put you as a moderator soon as well. And we will rerun these as people come in because there's just such good selection and good condition cowboy boots here in Australia with $10 starts for the cowboy boots. Thank you, Marby Collects. We're doing the fashion shows now as well. Minimal wear. And they're basically as new if worn just once. Next up is black winter boots. The black winter boots are one size up. So the previous cowboy boots were 37. These are actually 38. So let me show you the 38. 38, and I can do the cowboy boots again if anybody is interested. Trying to set up the second device as well. So do excuse if there's a little bit of shake while we press the screen. Yeah, there we go. We've reactions on Instagram as well. And we're going to start that auction on the boots. 30 seconds. And these are $8 because maybe not as fancy as the cowboy boots, but they're basically as new again, if not new. So, and as I mentioned, these have the full zip in the back, and they also have a cardboard just in one, so you'll be able to. Thanks so much, Steve O Rob coming in. You know, to give the structure in the boot. I think the other way around. Silly Billy. There we go. Handy if I have two left feet. We're doing a couple of accessories. Please stay around. I even have antique books on Victorian pottery because if you look at my shop, I actually extra loaded today. But I need to start, being an everything seller as well as the fashion. So 8 seconds on that. It matches my purple. I'm in a big star today. Of course, guys, you can check the show notes right here. We're casted on Facebook and YouTube, and you can see the shop in that corner. If you want to get rid of the chat, swipe over and back. It's called scrubbing. Yay! I just did a preview live on Instagram. Tell me more about the preview. This is amazing. Well, I love my next one. Thank you so much, JBC KM. I'm guessing J Backman, something like that. So thank you so much for being here. We have a couple of bags. We did start with cowboy boots, which I'm going to highlight again. Now, you're 37. I know our wonderful David Poppy Vale. We want to don't be showing me fun shoes, but 37s and 38s for the winter boots, but the cowboy boots, as new guys, really good condition. They have the proper frontage. They are 37. And they have a bit of a no, the worn ones kind of effort. Like they're in good nick. I know the feeling. Don't even go there. Oh, I hope you didn't get in too much trouble. That is kind of whatnot drama. You got arrested. Well, as long as you're safe, and here you are now in the loving community. So good to know. Nobody wants to be ever dealing with that side of life or police. I'm going to bring Americana, Australiana, this of it all. They do turquoise. It is turquoise lined, so the tips, of course, yes. At least you don't want that happening again. And the cowboy. Oh, wonderful. We do have a bidder here today, Pop jumping in on the size 37s. Don't blame the food. Oh, oh my god, food phone. Also, I just got a bit like you should have said he needs it for business. Stop. But we rescheduled kindly, nicely. And I'm now going to see what I have over in the shop today, and we can do a few different ones. I also had a $2 really fun bag. It is a promo bag, but it's from Wish.com. But it was the swallow. You know, people getting the tattoos in their clavicle. It's just really, really fun. Wonderful toast. And this is going today. Yes, on the love heart emojis, guys. Thank you so much. Perfectly silver metallic. Again, kind of South by Southwest. That and it's $2. Ah, God, nice. Yay, we have our wonderful bidders jumping in. Poppyville Unique is up. I can do 20 seconds on accessories in future. Lovely colorations on the pinks, the purples, again, and the swallow. It is a tote in good condition, no stains. Thank you so much. Yes, you love the birds. You love birds. That's so sweet. So this, well done, congrats, Poppy Vale has won the wonderful tattoo kind of inspired. But people always get the birds there. I often thought about those swallows myself. Are they starlings? Let me know. I'm going to confirm that I put down the cowbells to the left of me, and you are also now the lucky winner of these. Yeah, they're in front of me. You're kind of going, which direction did I put them? Congrats so far. That's wonderful. And I know Whatnot does an easy combined shipping. Makes it easy for us, the sellers, as well as the buyers. So thank you so much for that. Something new, something different. And next up is the new tag, the review bag. In the past, I was going again. It's new tag with $120. It might have been on sale, but 11995. This is the always and forever love heart tote bag, and it is getting auctioned today. As I was going to say, as new, sure, she's new with tag. We can unpin previous wish, and we can now go ahead. See the other ones stay on the bottom. We don't want that either. This is $30 for 30 seconds. Review bag for $30, and it is 119. So I will highlight. Can you hear the bit of music today? I have a bit louder on SBS. There's the review. Yes, let me highlight the hearts. They're actually embossed almost like 3D. Oh, Mama Urban is in. Thanks so much for joining, Mama Urban. Actual Mama. And this is the review, not preview, of course, review with the gold hardware. But because I did a quality listing, we can anybody who wants to run that, we can do it. Thinking 25, but because there's other items for 25, 30 was perfect for the new tag, $120 bag. It means everything you can be in. Of course, we have our wonderful viewers all around the world. So check me on Facebook as well and YouTube. You'll see that the red circle is around me. So I should be casting live as well. I don't want to open up too many tabs in case the internet gives me jip. Is that a word we use here too? Jip, giving somebody lip. Hey, Mr. DJ. Okay, not glass, put up. Bushy's lemon. Fizzy, fizzy lemon. I needed it. Ah, yes, that's amazing. So, next on, as I just got a quick refresher, I have a Speedo top up next. What's really unique and nice about this is it's actually a swim rash top for women, built in brassiere style. Of course, it just wants to give me 6 people. Thank you so much, Deb, for moderating today. And I'm going to see it on the shop here. And of course, our wonderful Poppy Vale Unique is on later on, I believe, 7:30. Melly Boo did yesterday's show, and she'll be doing Wednesdays. I guarantee it'll become addictive. You'll be wanting to do a lots more. What was it I was bringing up? The Speedo. Women's Speedos. But it's not at it. Start auction. Thank you so much, guys, for your patience. I'm going to do a bit of a spin. This is it. It is the endurance. It is a swim top, so it's not the bikini set. It is just a rash kind of guard. A racer back. It is shown as Oz 10 UK 12, so it would fit up to a 12. But because it says AUS 10, let's go size 10. It is listed as size 10 there, yeah. In the endurance, as you can see, it has the built-in bralette. And this is just so fun. It is yeah, 10. I was gonna say large again. Why am I talking about the size? Thank you so much for sharing the show, guys. And you can see that seafoam aqua green and the luminous. We do actually have wonderful XL jeggings, leggings up next as well. They're Under Armour women's. Look at the print on the front of these guys. They're so good. So these would fit up to, I imagine, 16, possibly 18 if there's a stretch, but they are women's extra large. If anybody likes the idea of owning Under Armour, look at the big band. Women's Under Armour. And it does have the Lululemon style, hidden details in the little pocket. I'm going to show you that. And it is XL, extra large women's. You can go for 8 as well, but we'll come back to those in a minute. These are the Under Armour women's with the lovely kind of nature print. Perfect for gym, walks, going around the lake in the winter when you want to be a bit more active and sporty. Thanks so much for joining, Nina. Awesome to see you in the show today. Will I run that again? Sometimes you're thinking, yes, why not? Of course, I put it down, but I'll just highlight it again because the Speedo, we don't tend to have heaps of Speedo, but it is nice to see as new the endurance range swim top. Oh my God, who wants to do winter swimming at the Bondi Icebergs? Racerback, of course, gym available as well if you wanted to wear it as the top. Oh, there's my cousin in the different chat. See, we need to turn off notifications. I'm getting WhatsApp chats from cousins. No biggie, but you don't want it interrupting your show, hey? I will launch the winter wear next because I highlighted a couple the last time. We had a Nani B and a sports girl, but I just really like this. This extra small, oversized. There it is for 20 seconds. $8 on this. It is wool blend. Has the tortoise style shell buttons, the Aran cut. Um, Good nick. I do tend to lint roll and lint shave if there's other pieces. See what I'm saying by excess? Is literally is going to fit me. It's so nice. I feel like I should try it on and just to show, even on a jet. Size XS is going to fit up to a size medium large because of the oversizedness of it. And I have it listed as sports girl cardigan, oversized. But I just know by the size of this thing, it's going to even fit me. The seafoam green. Swipe to the, get over and back on the swipe, get rid of the chat and get a screenshot for me. Thank you, screenshot friends forever. RFFs. Please forward that show as well to our faves, Melly Boo, and others who are joining. Curated Closet, our lovely, wonderful Chinese heritage girl who sells all the Chanel and Christian Dior. I advised her today that we are doing shows and please join. She thought Whatnot might be a bit spammy, but I advised her we're back on the lives and to come into Deb's show later too. Can't remember her first name, but I know it's curated underscore closet with all the high end. She actually did sell Chanel and Dior today. I was like, wow, yes. More of that side than the Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci. So it just goes to show Chanel and Dior, the French, they're more timeless than the Italians. What can I say? Oh, we had our cows print up next. Who's up for a bit of cow print? Is it cow? No, let me go with that first. Hopefully it's still going there. Yes, he could layer it as well. There has to be a bigger way to get rid of this one. There we go. Thanks, guys, for being patient while I bring it up. We have a French language sounding thing. There's a run on EB. And this is $5, which is great. And of course, we do vary prices, styles, sizes, and jump off points for the live auction bidding today. The non EB is a good little department store, not mall branded, because it is David Jones, Myers, and it is the animal print. I said cow, of course, it's now shown as leopard. I just felt it's a bit more cowy with the grey and blacks. Isn't that funny when we see that color? We instantly think more cow than cat. Cows, not cats. And we can launch the Madewell. What's good as well, if you type in your bar, see, I have loads of listings, and then of course I've got a good few 5, 8, 12, 15 the different price point listings or temporary listings. But when you're trying to find a brand, for instance, Madewell or Mother Jeans, some of the US ones, you just type it in the bar, MAD, you got it straight away. Instead of scrolling up and down through your whole shop. Use that feature, guys. That's a tip and trick. So nowadays it's whatnot tips and tricks. And we can curate our other platforms for the more finer pieces or sports pieces. For instance, Depop with all the jerseys, they go well over there. Activewear, sportswear, leisure wear too. But we're live auction bidding and made well size small. This is a peach and a grey, peach and a kind of gunmetal grey. What would you call that color? Yeah, the dark grey. Now I'm going to do an accessory up next. You're going to giggle because I actually got this in Byron Bay, and I got it in Byron Bay Vinnie's. I had when was I in Byron Bay? Oh, my very first time was with Mama, Auntie, niece, and brother. Yes, a big family trip down from. We were staying in Brisbane. We were up in the Gold Coast surfers, and we actually did a day trip back into New South Wales, minus the hour into Byron. So my first time was traveling via Queensland back into New South Wales after coming up from Sydney trip. A few moons ago. But back there last year after Bali, and I turned the big 4-0, and I went up to Byron. So macrame, did you see macrame? But actually, it's a bit of a accessory, but it comes from the hanger style, for doing. But what's so fun, guys? It has the orange tassels, and it's almost like Delph. I feel like I could have shown this already, but I also did a view on it last night. How would you style it? Because it could be just that quirky accessory. And for our artists, beautiful orange. And as I mentioned, these do all have a shimmer. As you can see, they have a bit of glitz and glam in them. And I'm going to see, can I bring up the listing for this? Now, I paid 10 for that. I can't remember. Was it Byron? I was like, what's the word? Up shopping. 5. Let's see. No, we'll get rid of that. Now it's trying to search, and it's kind of giving me a moment. It just goes to show you got to be patient. And there we go. Make sure it's not frozen. Thank you so much for popping in and out. And as I'm highlighting a Byron Bay, which we were in Byron Bay previously with Mama Urban and the aunt and some family members, and we're now my second trip. I was able to go op shopping all around Byron Bay. Hotels are crazy up there, but you have to be flexible, stay in hostels too. Campsites, well, hostels. But if you're going to Byron, save up and get yourself not a hostel because the prices are through the roof in that town now. And it's not loving me on the laptop again. So proof in the pudding we definitely need. Future ambient. And please check out the shop. Have a little browse of the extras gone in today. And there's 5 quality on $15. There you go. So we're basically just bringing the fun pieces to you guys, and not making heaps. We're just obviously curating fun shows. And this could be used as your home tie as well as accessory. And it's all the way from Byron, New South Wales. So thanks, guys, for looking at the couple of accessories, bags, and boots today. Just goes to show you don't need a dedicated shoe show just yet. You can add in the different per category, so you don't kind of get overloaded trying to think of all the different category shows. because we are fashion seller, and that does include accessories and shoes. Eh? In this case scenario, come on, interwebs on the mothership. Let's see what's up next. And I hope everybody here in Oz is getting ready for a nice evening, getting dinner going. Kind of tempted to get a few going as well on the accessory ones. 30 seconds. This is going to be for $5. Okay. Mentioned earlier it might be 10. I only did 110. So we'll start the Under Armour extra large. As mentioned, they're the legging with the big print on the front. Yeah, you're on the bus home. That's amazing. You deserve a nice relaxing evening after working hard, guys. These are Under Armour women's. They have a botanical kind of geometric print just on the front side panel. And they have a bit of a give, which is great. And as you can see, the print does vanish when you wear them to the side. Tell us more. Which I know Fortitude Valley. Where was I in in Brizzy? Oh my god, I miss Brisbane. I've been in. It's been 4 or 5 years since we're up. So hello to Brizzy. Ah, I'm gonna do a women's bag up next. It's a crossbody. It's a clutch, and I'm gonna change that 30. But was so nice, and it's running out for $15. This is as new, if not new, without tag. It has a stronger clasp, intact. It does still have its original paper with the silica gel patch, and I'm going to show you the crossbody facility. As you can see, it's pleated up front as well. A really nice little piece, this. And as you can see, it's bow, the Pantone color of the year again with the mocha. Oh, that's awesome. 10 minutes, 10K is over, only over the road. We got the West End. Is that another place in Brisbane? I think it is, which is like London. And it does. I wanted to run this again because it's just new, and I put it up as a organic or quality listing versus temporary. This does have the Diamante, but it's fully really good. No missing stones. Where's Roberta for tonight's crossbody experience? Up front as well is nice. Navy and brown is well, the blue kind of is better than black and brown. I don't love that particular combo. Black, brown, and navy. Even worse when you see people navy jacket, black jeans, brown shoes. I'm like, really? Prada tried to do it for a while using them navy, the shark blue men's tailoring suits, and then with all the black trim, and still, it's like, come on, Prada, don't be clashing with the colors. Thanks everybody for being here. We're going to get a couple more going. And just refresh that. Turn down the sound on this. Let's do another winter jacket, winter kind of one. It's 100% cashmere. I might have shown it. Well, it's gone to the side. Let's see. This is why you have to learn to have it prepped before you press start auction. There we go. How's everybody's evening? As I now fix the last top, and we're going to do one more. So we'll come on here. There we go. I might have shown it in the past, but because it's 100% cashmere, we like to bring it to the fore for great prices. I think it Blur 23. This is awesome. Just went live on Insta. Yes, that's really fun. I didn't know you could do a preview style. This is the upside. It is 00, so I'm guessing it's going to be vanity sizing. 100% cashmere, and you can see it. Baby blue. Plain on back, but it has the beach spell out up front. So definitely for your manly girlies, your Bondi girlies, and all the beaches around the country. 100% cashmere. It's listed as XXS, but I need to confirm on the 00. Let me get back to you on that. I'm guessing size 6 to 8. Oh, we have a vintage piece up next. This is actually a women's blouse. It is size 12, but size down to size 10 because it has the ornate and again tuxedo style front. It does have a gold button there for pearl style. I'll show you the tag. It is Pelaco or Pelico. Yeah, Pelico Australia. And it's on a vintage tag. It do actually has um, a subtle little floral, almost like dainty daisies, and so structured. These are shoulder pads, so you know she's got a bit of age on. Ah, that's awesome. Good on you, Blur. And we're now going to get going on these. There we go. I found it. It's nice when you find it straight away. Start auction. And stop. There you go. 30 seconds. Vintage Pelico blouse, size 12, size down. Of course, for vintage, be sure to check. I can do pit to pit, collar to hem, shoulder if you need. Thanks so much to our moderator. Trying out all the things as well on Insta. Pelico. Look at the gold on the button. Awesome little piece. We got 5 seconds left on the vintage size 12 Australia Pelico. And did it have a feature? Oh, it does have the cuff as well. It comes across the little gold. A Chanel boucle. It's given the Chanel realness. That's twice we've mentioned Chanel today. No, you want to do the jeans up next? Don't mean to turn me back. Normally I have this a bit closer, but we're working with what we got. Daisy jeans. Let me find you. It'll be asymmetrical. Um, New with tag Daisy jeans, size 10. They are the light wash, but the asymmetric, you can see it on the button. It folds down the way and the top one up. A little bit of fraying at the end on the nice V on there. And Daisy, good little brand that Daisy, size 10. Daisy with a Z. Daisy with a Z. Liza with an S, not Liza with a Z. It's Liza Minnelli. Well, I want to come up with some polka dots next. I'm going to come to the screen. The French Connection. It is size small. It is a bit of a boat neck, scoop neck, plain on back. So it is that mixed material. This is more cotton at the back and a kind of satin style at the front. Good French Connection. And we can run that now if it wants to come up on my screen. Tiny bit lagging on the second device. That's okay though. We're still here. Let me know if I do completely glitch or freeze. Drop the frozen emoji. We don't want that happening. As I carefully don't shake it too much. Now, what's great, you can do multiple quantities of $5, $15, $25, and you can keep them all under the one tab. So don't list individually. It really takes ages to scroll through your shop. Keep them as one chunk, and as you sell, it automatically deducts per listing category. Well, listing lots, should we say? And this is 25 seconds, $5 for the French Connection. So small black and white polka dot. Does have a nice little kind of tail or curve at the end. I was going to say, does it on the edge there? No. Sometimes it has a little cut so you can spread it a bit. Thanks for being here as well during the shows, guys. This is amazing. And we'll be on for a bit as well till 6. We're doing our live at 5 each evening. Up until I know I'm more confident with a stronger big router. We're getting the MBN install on June 12. So be patient because then I'll be doing morning shows, Zen shows, men shows, and our contemporary women's. Morning shows, Zen shows, men shows, and contemporary. See, I got you covered. The next big category is getting in pallets and doing full on live shows with pallets. But I know they do big in the North America there. Maybe we can catch on eventually. I did show Emerson last night, but we'll quickly run our fun prices. I'm gonna do 20 seconds on the $5 ones. This is so small again. Emerson again is kind of a nice basic, but at $5 you won't be paying that in store. And again, a kind of purpley, lilac-y, indigo lilac. We need to come up with a new color called indigo lilac. Indilac. Lilago. Lilago. There you go. Hashtag Lilago. Thanks so much, Poppy Vale, our wonderful Deb. I'm going to also consider what was I thinking? We were talking about wonderful ideas. I'll think of it in a sec. Uh, This was new without tag because the Zara piece, the little tag came off. It did show either was it rupee or Russian or Indian, don't ask, but it had a kind of foreign currency on it. But we're getting that going at $5. It did come up at something like 40 dollars. Of course, Zara even their tags sometimes, but this is Zara new without tag, and it has the little pleat at the bottom. This is true yellow, banana yellow, but it's a little tank and it is a nice. Oh, that's awesome, man. I can't believe we're on Instagram too. Let me know, Deb. I don't think I'm casting live to Instagram, am I? I sent you my live showing your show. Yeah, so there's obviously a conglomerate there, but I think I'm not fully getting yet. So if you don't mind, because I'm already on the live cast with Facebook and YouTube. I'd love if we had Insta too. You need a second camera, a couple of cameras, TikTok, Instagram. Lovely little roll neck. This is extra small, chunky buttons. Look at the stripe on the back as well, actually. Such a little sectional. So French, so chic. Ooh la la. It's the cream and the sable, the beige and the biscuit. And this is Akini. So it is a kind of eco brand Akini. You can tell by even the label. It's extra small across the board. US, Canada, UK, Europe. In Canada, they have French. Le tutupi, le petit. What's extra small in French? If small is petite, what's extra small? Something with a T anyway. So it says TP for the Canadian, French Canadians. And we're going to start the auction. This is $5 also, guys. Really good on the kind of winter warmer. Excess on this size. But again, a bit of a fun mock neck, turtleneck style. When I got this, actually, I did have a little bauble there, and I just spent good 20 minutes really sprucing her up because it's a bit of a wool blend, and which I'm going to call out today. There's the buttons again. Love these buttons, lads. Everyone's lads. That's the Irish well, lads. And we're now it's lamb's wool, 80% wool. I knew by the feel. She's 80 wool blend. Oh, and I didn't have a kini up the front, no, but it does have double buttons. So that's the frontage. See what I mean by the boho-ness of it all? The stripe carries through then onto the back. The back panel is such a nice little piece. Now I'm actually preferring the to quote Joan Crawford, no wire hangers. Oh my god. Faye Dunaway, 1981, Mommy Dearest. But we need proper, a bit more felt or something bigger that gets all shoulders. No wire hangers, Christina. More common, this brand, it is Australia too, but it's more common. You do see it in Ireland, in the UK, for instance, the Seesaw. I just know that brand. I know it's open front linen shirt is 100% linen, new with tag. Confirming is, oh, I did have a $149 price tag on this. It's size 10, new with tag, $149. It's just the makeup. It has to be linen. 100% has to be 100%. 100% linen. You can just tell, eh? So nice. Look at this color again. Would you call this purple? The Cadbury kind of blue purple. Purple, size 10. It could have done with an extra steam. Apologies. But again, you're working away on different racks, different setups. There's Roberta is rocking the handbag, and this Finder Keeper's top has gone in as well. Um, Fancier brand is showing up with hundreds of dollars for that brand. I was like, oh my god, better not do that for $5. But Seesaw can. No, let me see if my laptop is going to give me availability. We had a couple of 10 available under the 3, 9 available under the 5, 5 available under the 15. And of course, because it's new with tag with 149 doll hairs, I'll just run that for the different jump off points. Thanks, guys. Again, come on, shaky. How's everybody's evening? Let me know what's your plan for the evening. Did I get to the beach today? Yeah, in the sun I did. I like to get my daily ocean sounds and walk, preferably. And here we go. This one is a 15 because of the newer tag, 100% linen, $150 price tag. Thank you so much, Maria, and everybody for jumping in. Our wonderful moderators, excuse me, reiterating brands and welcoming everybody in. So thanks, guys. This is Seesaw. It's Australian size 10 or UK 10. A newer tag. If you like this open front linen shirt, please let me know. G Star Raw Women's up next. This is fun. This won't be 15. This will be the 5. But she's pink. As you can see, it's the G Star. It's the striped top. Really nice pink on pink on pink. Um, and it's kind of giving me Palm Beach, kind of surfy if you're wearing hoodies and in the van life. Hashtag van life. Yeah, isn't that color so nice? I'm assuming you mean the purple. And there it is alongside pink. My hangers are pink and purple too. And I'm in purple. This is my favorite purple, guys. The deeper, darker purples, the amethysty male purples, shall we say. Color knows no bounds. Allow your child to play with all the colors, and they'll be a more well rounded person. There is the G Star Raw. It is the 33. 33. Oh my God. And there's the medium patch, but it is authentic, real deal women's G Star. Again, can be spenny brand and it goes up and down in popularity, G Star. Bet you will come back around with the Y2K and the streetwear style. Don't you know? And then now we're going to see, can I get this going for the 5? Live at 5 5. And again, thanks for your patience, everybody. And there you go, G Star for $5. This is perfect. And confirming this is medium. Yeah, it's going to be kind of up to a large, but the feel of it, it has the lovely bottom banner as well. It's amazing. We have Poppy Vale jumping in on the bids. Yeah, of course, if you do get other bidders, you'll have to compete with each other in $2 or $4 increments. Ah, congrats! This is amazing. So we have wonderful boots, bags, and tops. So this is where you excuse me, accessory. This is where you keep them to the side for our lovely buyers, and we can prep and pack and get them out to you. And I know you get some great gifts for your family members and daughter too. Like me yesterday, Melly's show. I got earrings for both my big sisters, nice DKNY bag, and homewares for Mama Urban. Uh, Speaking of seesaw and purple, this next one is also 100% linen. Now I am low battery, but we are coming up on the 6 p.m. style. So let's see, can we make it? We're squeezing in. See what I mean with the colors, guys? Again, 100% linen. Previous one was Seesaw. This is an Aussie brand called the Arc. I know I have a heap of the Arc, which I need to really do further research into. Ah, this is amazing. There you go. See, the Arc says medium, made in Australia. This is great news. Wonderful. And of course, I did do a little bit of an Instagram reel showing me dropping off a Australia Post 24/7 parcel drop. Enmore Road. Trekking up through Newtown. Run next. Let me see if I can do this for 5 as well. And it just says run next. Go on, you bio. It does. It automatically pre-populates. See, women's number 2. It knows. This again needed the steam, but it's 100% linen on the Australian band, made in Australia, the Arc. Miss Roberta is getting a moment. And I can highlight and run again because we're doing a shorter 20-second run. Oh, it looks so nice with a high neck as well, guys. Look, see? Women can have that kind of artsy look as well with the smock or the kind of oversized linen piece. Are they tortoise? Yeah, tortoise shell, not mother of pearl. So you're getting the Arc, and I know they do go on all the sites like eBay and others. There's more, so it's the coloration on this is so nice too. Now, tell me the name of this blue. Is this? It feels like the printer ink, cyan. Is that right? Magenta. Oh my God! Come on, Miss Roberta. Oh, and I'm gonna also bring up the giveaway today as well. So bear with me while I bring that up. The giveaway is a fun travel the world framed picture, and we also have a Bridget Jones. I'm gonna do a giveaway and highlight for a moment, and then when the winner comes through. So please enter the giveaway. I'm going to run the giveaway right now. And here we go. There we go. So it is a stitched canvas picture. Call out on the little scuff, but it's a freebie. Anybody can enter. So if you jump into the giveaway, it's a framed picture for your laundry rooms, your teenage rooms. There's the plane flying over Russia down into Australia. And this will run for 5 minutes. No biggie if we run the second DVD pack as well. We're bringing you vintage. Yes, thank you so much. I want to encourage people to join for the next few minutes. Oh my God, what's that noise? It sounded like a steamer in the background, the gurgle. And you know, sometimes the steamer gurgles. Guys, I have vintage books up next. They're from 1973 and the 60s, but I wanted to highlight some books to see what we think on the book experience. So it's a duo of vintage books. The National Gallery of Victoria and Treasures of China. I put them together for the other books are 5 books, but because this is a duo and more or less the same style, they're both from 1973, so they are vintage. Um, and some color, some black and white. And this particular one does have Treasures of China, which is fantastic. And then 1973, the National Gallery of Victoria. That's actually an Aussie artist. Looks like Michelangelo there. No massive call. That's a little bit of fox in there, is it? Or mark. Sleeves and leaves. All good. So that's the first set of books. But because I wanted to put, whoa, excuse me, my review bag has just shaked it a little bit because I wanted to put them together because of the year. And it shows the National Gallery of Victoria. As you can see, a little bit of where the scent is real vintage. National Gallery of Victoria. I don't know if that's still the same. Can anybody let me know if you've been down to the National Gallery of NGV? Yeah, there has to be a name on that chip. And I wanted to call out 1973 Thames and Hudson, reprinted in 79. Awesome little 2 books. The Chinese one is going to be more cultural and heritage. And the next one's on the book level. There we go. These are 5 bucks each, guys. This one is Victorian pottery. So it's definitely the older school out of England, for instance. Not bad on the book. The cover does have, this is older, so we're going back in age and decades. This is sudden death as well, so anybody gets in on last second will be the winner. We don't add extra seconds. And this is 1962. Oh, the scent on that is even stronger. And I do love doing that with books. That kind of scent. Um, so you will be seeing fun, vintage kind of retro stuff as well. Of course, Poppy Vale gets us all into it. Thank you so much, Melly Booskaza, for joining. We have a giveaway running as well at the moment. Please jump into the giveaway. And I'm trialing some vintage books as well because they're kind of associate what we're all been collecting and doing the live shows. Victorian pottery. And the next one, I'm going to run that again. $5 is porcelain collecting for beginners. I started today live at 5 every day. 555. Okay, not 555. That's 5 to 6. But 5 p.m. I'm trying to do my lives. I also mentioned we'll be doing morning shows, Zen shows, like all the spiritual stuff, as well as men's shows and our women's contemporary. But I am getting my broadband. Should I say MBN on June 12th? We had to reschedule. So we'll wait for the stronger one to do daily a couple of shows and schedule out different themes with a H. And I'm going to highlight our wonderful Deb was the lucky winner of the cowboy boots today. Size 37s. There's black winter boots as well if anybody wants to run for her wonderful kid. So this is amazing. We'll want more shows from you, our wonderful Melly-Boo Amal, because we're already waiting for your next one. And we got 30 seconds left on the giveaway, guys. Please enter in. It's a framed world canvas picture. The plane is flying over Russia and Australia there. And it's fully mounted. Again, the previous one might have been mall brand typo, but this just feels similar. So fun and cheap and cheerful fun giveies, as well as the odd Lux or Funko or different kind of categories for the giveaways. And we got 2 seconds left. We only have one entry, so whoever is the enter is the wonderful winner. Ah, that's amazing! Malibu's Closet has been the lucky winner. Please screen grab of the framed world canvas picture. A little bit of storage scuff on one edge, but it's just such a fun little giveaway. All the continents, the States, America, Africa, Eurasia, Australasia. Congratulations on the pink and white. Good. I listed this as teens room, laundry room, or in the office as well if you like travel and kind of world maps and Apple Macs and world maps. Your lovely office. Ah, yay. I'm sure you have. Look, today I'm wearing a big old star. That's actually Jeffrey's star. There you go. Question for you. Did you ever hear of this brand, the Ark? It is Australia, made in Australia brand, 100% linen. A lot of their sets, that kind of loungewear, maybe an older clientele look on about it. But the Ark, yeah, that's so fun. And I just ended up with a big haul of the Ark, loads of sets, but a couple of individuals as well. The colorations on these, so amazing. A bit like the new Tag Seesaw. Look at the different color, both 100% linen. I could have done extra steam on the linen. That's another brand, more common you see overseas, Seesaw. So that's kind of fun. That was new at tag $159. Um, yeah, and the two colors just really spoke to me today. And with my purple, then you're talking them deep dark purples, amethyst. What's this? Is this gold or cream? Beige. Yeah, this particular one, as I mentioned, I looked up the finders keepers. This particular Cirrus top is called Cirrus, not Cyril. We had Cyril and Og Cyril in earlier. Coming in at hundreds of dollars for this particular brand. So today it's going to be going at a really bargain price. I know Pippin was really interested yesterday. Um, but it's nice to highlight some bits as well as then run them in your future shows. Let me see, can I get this going? And had it at 15. Let's do 20. Yeah, much about. Had a few preloaded at 15, so bear with. As well as the bag today, which was review bag. Let me see, can I find the finders? Finders keepers. Thank you so much, Langel, for joining. Great user. And there it is. Yes, start auction. It's 25 and it's actually a quality listing versus temporary. Um, it is a mock neck again, a halter style, and sleeveless. What's really nice about it, it actually has full length all the way down, scarf. So it is almost scarfette with a deep keyhole style back. So it's semi open backed and new with tag. We got 10 seconds left on the finders. Again, Aussie iconic brand. Oh, well, now she needs to come back out again. And finders. What's that? Oh, it says charcoal. So this color is listed as charcoal. I would have said that's more the blue, the navy. Isn't this such a nice piece? But because new a tag, anybody wants this to run. I also did a thing today where I did quality listings and we can add them into the different shows. So even though I have a couple more shows coming up, you'll be able to see some in my shop preloaded for the next shows. Now, can you believe we started live at 5 and now it's 5:55? We've been casting live on Facebook Live as well as our YouTube channel, Urbancitysells. And thanks, guys, always for being here. We do have a couple more going. We're chasing the battery and some dinner. Yes, the temporary though is great when you know you have a bit more volume and you can do the 5 and 10 starts, 12 starts, 15, your different jump off points, which is really fun. But don't click the button that says list individually. They all spread out 10 and then the next 15 and you're just scrolling forever to try find your like earrings yesterday. So keep them as like 10 of the quantity and it keeps showing start next auction. Thank you so much, Reggie and Co. And all our lovely joiners today. What did I have next? Oh, I have some Lululemon. Stay around for Lululemon up next. This is Express. This is size large. It's a cream blouse top. Lovely. What's that called? Quarter zip up front. I'm trying to think of the name. Quarter zip. As I'm going to pinch my Speedo, which I brought to the fore as well. The racerback Speedo swim top. Actually, I had to ask someone, is that a swim top or do I never knew women had the tops? rash guard style tops. And speed up. And I'm going to put up the zip all the way. Now I'm also getting a craving for a nice espresso. I need to get some pods. I didn't have any pods today, just Moccona. And now I'm going, oh my god, I want a Starbucks or pods. I'm not going to Starbucks right now apparently, but I'll definitely be enjoying pods and different strengths. Yes, I enjoy that. Women surfers wear them. Yes, isn't that fun? But the express large, let's get that auction. And please, guys, check out anything you like in the shop. Of course, we do still have the 30 buck brand new tag review bag, brand new tag finders keepers, the brand Australia, and we're getting this going today. There's 8 quantity start auction, 5 doll hairs, like the Americans say, doll hairs. So this is really nice, a bit of a scoop V, size large. I imagine up to 14. It does have its fold upable, roll upable, rockabilly style, and the slouchiness of it all. Um, no YKK on the zip, but that's okay. We got 10 seconds left on the brand the Express. It is size large, women's career ready as well as kind of dressy, similar to my Zara shirt and the vintage Australiana Pelico with the gold button and tuxedo front for the women's size 12, but with vintage, guys. Of course, pit to pit collar to hem provided, but please do size down when it comes to the vintage sizing. So those kind of blousy shirts, you will see different colors, variants, sizes, and styles, along with our 100% linen and the more nicer materials. I feel like my favorite thing today was the cowboy boots. We need to show Melly and Anne-Marie as well because Deb was the lucky winner on the cowboy boots. It's 37. There's a black winter. Please drop in there. You love these as well with the proper Indian on the Apache over there in America. The what's that? Turquoise, not aquamarine, turquoise, like the natives, Native American. Aren't they so nice? Yes. You missed out on these, and they have the original like dragonfly style print. As new, nowhere. The winter boot is one size up, size 38, guys. These actually give me, they're kind of going for that Prada little V, but they're kind of boutique style. Big, big, deep V on the, not V, um, zipper, I meant, long up the leg. These are actually new. They're size 38, so new without tag. Did have the box stiffener to keep it upright. Ah, yay. See, I just saying these are because we're trialing out adding in like vintage books and boots to the women's contemporary. Because per listing, you are still able to choose a different category, even if you're hosting a women's contemporary. Because I felt I need a dedicated shoe show, but no, you can actually add them. Let me run these one more time, and we can finish um on one or two more things before we call it an evening. And please, everybody, hop across to Miss Poppy Vale Unique at 7:30. And it's worth mentioning, Deb, Og Cyril, my wonderful Joshy, recently was able to get a heap of vintage Homers. So we did have, there was one mailing, there was 3 Daltons, Royal Staffordshire, but I need to have a live or even a chat and send a couple of clips that we can maybe go on the screen together and highlight per little 1920s inspired like you have. You wouldn't believe the haul I got. It's literally made for Deb. So I'm going to now start the auction on the boots. And give these a bit of a highlight. It does have the black trim, so that's what's that black on black what's the name on that? Oh, mixed media style, so that's kind of a felt, and these are a fall leather style. Ah, this is amazing. You're the son of Sunny Coast stuff, yes. Tobias, that's amazing. Ah, wonderful. Poppy Vale has jumped in on these, the boots, and perfect for winter. But because they're bringing you to the fore, they almost giving you Doc Martin bottoms. Duck bottoms. Probably very unique won the auction. Congratulations on getting these boots. And I will highlight your other boots that you got for your daughter as well today. These are the cowboy boots. Congratulations. Look at the aqua, the turquoise and the lovely blues on those. And these are a bit, wear a thick, chunky sock as it gets really cold up there in the mountains. Look at the buckle on that as well. And a Prada inspired V. Well, Harley Davidson, I initially thought, but then I'm like, okay, it's kind of Prada. So they are cheap and cheerful on that. Congratulations. Yes, well done. I just see a couple more now if we have. I wanted to bring the Isla to the front again because I gave it a little treatment. And it is the crochet. It's given Alice McCall. It's given Month, Munthe, but they're all the baubles. It's fully lined. Satin lining. Bit of a yeah, the cushion bag. That's awesome. No dramas. And the quilted bag. We can see I have Melly Boo's boots. See, Deb, you're getting all your footwears covered for the season. This is excellent. And we will run this. It's $10. The crochet style top by the brand Isla. You know you ain't getting that for 10 at the size large. So it's just L. A little bit of a crop finish on that. This which is nice. Or should I say the satin lining is just a bit higher. So there's a semi-sheer. Oh, this is amazing. Isla. This is wonderful. This is good omen. Of course, it's a sacred island over there in Scotland where the monks landed too, the Isle of Iona. No, Iona. Isla. There's another place in Scotland called Isla. Islay, but they say it like Isla. That's amazing and spelled the same. My niece is Megan. Jack and James, the nephews. So Isla, tell me more if you know this brand from the department stores. Actually, we have Lululemon up next. We have a lovely green Lulu up next. It does still have the tag. You know we love and it has the full tab. I'll show that in a moment. It has a mixed media again. So this is kind of neoprene style. This is mesh and this is the cotton. So wetsuit material. Is that neoprene? Yeah, I'm correct. That kind of chunkier, thicker stuff. Going to confirm the size on the Lululemon, guys, because we do enjoy it. It's a size 12. So Lululemon size 12. Perfect for and apologies again on that quilted bag coming up next because I put it down to the side. Thanks so much. We can run this today. I don't even want to look at the laptop now because we need that stronger. Yeah, it's definitely getting colder. Oh, I got a new brand. It's called you're going to giggle. I'll try it on. I'll demo it for you in a moment. It's the Udi brand. Udi. Oh, so hilarious. $15 for Lululemon. Where would you get it? And we're going to start that auction. Size 12 on the teal green. Yes, a silk show. You should really delve deep into your silk step. And it's kind of semi-sheer at the back. You can even see the label through. See, like brassiere style material. There are a little mesh on the side that you get. And this is the deep racer back for the gym. I'm going to show Miss Lulu. That color is nice again, guys. And look at the stitching and all. It's such a beauty. What I am missing is a microphone because I have a new iPhone 16 here on the go. 16E, so the kind of entry one. Got it for whatnot. We need to pop up in a microphone as well, so we can have the muffle. But the older one I got was for traveling and shows last year. It turns out it don't work on the 16E, so we definitely need a new microphone. That was the Lululemon. Anybody wants it to run again? The teal green racerback top. Now we're going to run the one that's requested. This is the quilted bag. It's the gold hardware. It has gold accoutrement. Let me see if this is a quality listing. Yeah, I believe it is because there's quality as well as temporary listings if you're doing multi-category. Let me fly down and find the bag. Hopefully it is. There we go. Start auction. $5 on that one. So this will be wonderful. You just pop it in, give it your own little refresh. And it's running now, the pre-loved quilted pink bag. A bit of a sudden death on that as well. Sometimes when you see the little skull, that means on the last second, if someone jumps in, they get it. It don't refresh an extra batch of seconds because it's called sudden death. Ah, Malibu has jumped in on the wonderful quilted bag. It actually does remind me the embossed heart style. Congratulations, wonderful. This is amazing. And your payment succeeded. And it does give us a whether we're using credits, payments gone through. I bounced once or twice, transferring money. So start saving and keeping all your money for the other shows as well. Michigan Grail Seeker, awesome. We just sold the pink bags. This one does have the embossed heart. A bit more expensive because it's new with tag. It is the Review brand, Australiana. And Review, $119.95. But the wonderful Melly was able to get the quilted one too, and it just reminded me of the pink on pink on pink. This will be on the way to you. And oh, guys, I had a Baku up next. It was a vintage swimsuit. But it's just really nice for again your holidays, for your hotel stays, hygiene, strip tested, or but it is vintage, so that you can see a little bit of I'm thinking even older, but Baku.